Environmental Protection, Video 5 of 9. Under the Indian Act Land Management System, the Minister of Indigenous Services Canada has legal authority over almost all aspects of environmental management and protection on reserve. This means that Fort McKay First Nation must ask Canada to go after polluters on reserve instead of dealing with issues locally under Fort McKay's own rules and consequences. Under the Land Code, Fort McKay will have the authority to enact environmental protection and conservation laws that will apply to Fort McKay Reserve land. This also means that Fort McKay will be able to enforce laws, prosecute offenses, and implement serious consequences for businesses or individuals who pollute or cause environmental damages to Fort McKay Reserve land. This will be a positive change for environmental protection on reserve. To be clear, Environment Canada will remain responsible for enforcement of federal environmental laws such as the Species at Risk Act, Migratory Birds Convention Act, Fisheries Act, and the Canadian Environmental Protection Act, to name a few. Once the Land Code is in place, the environmental requirements for projects on reserve will be determined by Fort McKay First Nation. Additionally, Fort McKay will review all environmental assessments relating to projects or developments, and final decisions regarding those projects will be made by Fort McKay, not Canada. This will ensure that the environmental priorities of Fort McKay First Nation are front and center when reserve land and resources are developed. To find out more, visit the address below.